and Hakai.
Unbelievable. Yes, inconceivable. See myself as fairly reasonable. But at times I can be stubborn, so if I have to, I will rock the boat. I don't care that take the easy road. That's just not the way I like to roll.
Hey everyone, to clear this event, you're going to want to bring Extreme Yamcha, Kid Buu, and Fusion Android 13. This is kind of a bare minimum team using all the red units that have leveled up, and this yellow Bejito is there to buff fusions. The bench is pretty interchangeable, and if you have this Bardock and Go tanks, you could substitute them for any of these guys. The way the team works is that Yamcha has card draw speed when 3 members are up, Kid Buu has card draw speed for a little while when he's switched in, and Android 13, he's got the cover change for strike arts, as well as him being a last stand unit, and he gets damage buffs the longer he's on the battlefield. Anyway, let's get started. It's generally a good idea to start with a dodge just in case the enemy decides to go for something and you get a perfect vanish like I did right here. Generally, you want to switch when you have no vanish. If you dodge a Ki Blast card and it's not a perfect vanish, I don't recommend going for an attack right away. Instead, wait for Goku to go for a strike card, which is harder to cancel out of when whiffed, even if you have to use up an additional vanish by switching out.
Playtime is over.
This was risky, but it happened to work out in my favor. What you should do instead is just click Rising Rush like normal after the last card in your combo. I chose to rush with Yamcha here because I recently popped his main ability. I got hit here due to not having my vanish when I should have switched out. I also got a late switch there, aiming to evenly distribute the damage, so just be a little more careful than me. If the enemy goes for a tackle and you don't read it with a strike art, you're better off stalling for time rather than going for an attack and getting hit. The way to tell if you're doing good on time is to compare the first 2 digits of the timer to Goku's health bar. You want to be doing about 1 million damage every 10 timer counts. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but the AI seems to react faster to green cards as opposed to other cards. So just be careful how many times you use Fusion Android 13's green card to bait an attack. I have 2 green cards in my hand, so I'm going to use them to buff up Kid Buu's damage. In my experience, blast cards are the safest to use when you don't get a perfect vanish. Remember, you want to stay in with Android 13 until you see his 3rd buff pop up, and then you should go for his ultimate. We got a feint here, but that isn't necessary to clear this. And I could be wrong on this, but I think feint used to last a lot longer. Must be a silent patch note or something. Here I tried to power through an attack that the enemy didn't go for, so that didn't work out for me. You don't need a second Rising Rush to beat this, but it definitely would have saved some time. When the enemy is in an idle position, always go for a Strike Arts rather than a Blast Arts if you can. Since the Strike card is quicker to activate, it can at least help you enter a clash or hit the enemy before they get a chance to hit you. I picked the right card here, but had I done that, I would have prevented unnecessary damage.
Stand back. Out of my way. Now die.
Notice how I clicked blast there and got hit. If I had gone for a strike card instead, we would have entered a strike clash. Ooh, like right now. When the enemy goes for a special move and it's not a perfect vanish, quickly swipe up and tap the screen to cancel the attack. And Hakai. So there you go. Even though I wasted a Rising Rush and didn't play all that optimal, there was still enough time to clear the event. The units didn't have the highest number of stars, but they still got the job done. I hope this guide helped you clear the event. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll see y'all in the next video. See ya.